choose to be different, you get more like the interest of your place or someone's office. For example, let's start off with this, and then behind the scenes type stuff. Right. So this will be recorded.
All right.
Like
it's recorded right now.
yeah, it's recorded. Are you ready? Hey guys, welcome back to Cultivation. We have another special guest today. He's known as Lopez or LopezCuts. Before you watch this, please subscribe to the YouTube channel or the podcast. Keep up with the latest episode. You don't want to miss out. Today we have Lopez. Pleasure. I finally have you on the show. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
The whole COVID thing kind of pushed it back and everything.
Yeah, pushed all the plans and stuff. So how you doing, man? How's everything? Good?
Good, man. Life is good. Just right now, super busy.
Yeah.
Trying to just move forward with everything and get rid of all the awkwardness with the COVID, but still follow all the rules. Just because business is business, and when the state gives you all these rules, you got to follow them to keep going. But at the same time, you want to have that grind, grind where don't let it distract you too much.
Yeah. Like don't be too comfortable and stuff like that.
Not too comfortable, but just keep it moving. Even though you see all these things on TV, just follow the rules that the New York State is telling you. And
because I know barbers or hairstylists couldn't do cut hair for a couple. How many months?
It was for me it was 3 months. It was 3 months. It was a week from being 3 months, but it was hard. Yeah. And then when we did get back to it, it was we could get back to it, but
had to be
it's all these rules and a little different. We weren't able to do facial hair and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, you couldn't do facial, only top hair, right?
No
Not
facial
even eyebrows,
hair,
right?
no eyebrows. Just nothing on the face, just straight haircuts. And it was hard because to come back to how busy I was and still do all my haircuts in the same time slots was it was hard. Yeah. It was hard to learn. And then in the middle of the haircut, all the disinfecting and stuff like that, and just hoping that my clients are all comfortable still.
Yeah. Cause I know 3 months long for getting a haircut. Yeah. Their hair's probably it'll be dumb. You
know what? It actually helped clients figure out new styles on accident.
Oh, okay.
So some people, there was the I'm gonna just buzz it off client, during the pandemic, or the I'm gonna just let it grow, and I think it had clients looking at different lengths of the hair and seeing I might keep something on this, or I actually look good with a buzz cut, and they just never went back.
Oh wow!
So I help clients step out of that comfort zone because they
try something new.
Yeah. The world wasn't moving as fast as it should be, so they were able to try something new. Yeah. So I helped.
And now when you got back, it's been 3 months, right? 3 months when you got back, how did you feel?
I was motivated. I was ready to go. I was ready to do 24/7. No days out. I posted a picture on my Instagram of me doing a wheelie, and I was like, when I get back, this is how hard I'm going.
Yeah,
but,
I see that. Yeah.
I can't do wheelies. It was just a screenshot. But I was just, when I got back, I was I was ready to go. But also it wasn't really much. I didn't want to make it too much about let me make all the money I lost. It was,
okay.
Because you could get into that not that you lost, but it was a pause.
Yeah.
If you're used to making a certain amount of money and they put you on pause, it could be so easy for you to be I want to make all that money that I didn't make, but it's I really wanted to focus on getting the client comfortable again, and just moving forward with the whole COVID thing. Yeah. But it went good. My clients are the best, to be honest.
Yeah. And now that COVID happened, did that affect you as an individual? What did you learn from that?
Honestly, I started to like the whole 3 months after 1 month went by. Yeah. I started to actually like the whole pandemic. I started doing things that I would have never done because life is moving so fast. But I was doing military diets. I was running every day. I see you were running every day. Yeah. I was exercising a lot more. I was cleaning things that were just spring cleaning to the max. I started my own garden.
Oh wow!
I was just maintenance in the house. I saw grass would grow a little bit. Yeah. But a lot of things that I would never do, I started doing. That's dope. Eating a lot more healthy. But in the beginning, the first month, it was a little distracting because I thought it was only gonna be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then boom. So it was make the best out of it, and even though I love barbering and working, I started to kind of like
it. Like it was like a time like to learn more about yourself. You know,
learn more about myself and just push myself to situations where like it's not about money. It wasn't about money, you know, because you know when it's a normal life, you're like, okay, what's next? And that's good because you keep you motivated and get things that you don't have at the moment. But if paper or money didn't exist, you know, you would try different things.
Yeah.
You know, because your motivation would be probably health or
more happiness
or being a better person or mentally healthy, not getting the car or the house you want constantly.
Yeah, I feel
but that's why I ended up liking it.
Yeah. Now talk to us about the logo that you have, and it represents Dreamer, right?
Yeah. So the logo represents Dreamer, and Dreamer it represents me, but I also wanted it to represent everybody because you know I feel like everybody has a dream. Yeah. But me specifically, I branched it from I'm a DACA recipient, and that's what we got labeled as. We got labeled as dreamers. So I was like, instead of like it letting me let me like knock myself. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna embrace it, make it a brand, and kind of just flow with it. But the logo specifically, I like logos. I always look at a logo and be like, wow, like I could tell what it is, but I can't. And like a logo for me should kind of represent something, but also not be too readable. Where like you want to ask somebody like, what is that? Yeah. And I didn't, you know, I am a barber, but I didn't want it to be like scissors and clippers, because even if you're not my client, I think it's a brand that anybody could relate to. But the logo itself, it's a big D, and then the big uppercase R, and then lowercase E, right, and then M, E again, and then the A, and then the R again. But I thought about it like 2 in the morning, drew it out, and then I stuck with it. But what it actually represents is just I'm a dreamer, you're a dreamer. We all have dreams. Like no matter what the situation is, whether you're my client, in this space where I cut hair every day, that's all I hear. I want to do this. I want to go buy this house. I want to get this job. This place is constantly shared. Everybody shares their dreams in here.
Oh, so you want to keep that movement of just
movement. Yeah. Like I feel like you get a haircut, but a lot of the conversations in here are, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. So and we all share with each other. Sometimes we don't even notice it, but we share our dreams with each other so constantly. Especially like if you trust each other. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And here's a place where you feel comfortable to share your dreams.
That's dope. That's dope. No, that's dope. And then, so you want to keep that moving for like all people that want to be better for themselves.
Yeah, just anybody that wants to better themselves, that sees more in themselves, and is not in a rush, because nothing happens overnight. Yeah. And if you take 10 steps back and just think about what has happened for you in the last 10 years, you could really realize like a lot of things you asked for are happening little by little, year by year. But
and you've been here for like what, less than a year now? This place?
It's about to be a year in 2 weeks. It's about to be a year in 2 weeks.
So
yeah. So it flies by so quick.
Yeah.
But that's what they say about when it's a good time. When it's a good time, and things have been going really good. I have my apprentice Dan. He's been doing great. He's about to. He's actually already a year in with his apprenticeship, and he's getting booked. So it makes me feel like I'm actually working towards something. You know? Little by little.
And I know when you started this process, I know Alex was your mentor, right?
Yeah, Alex was my mentor.
So specifically, why did you choose this career? Like, what was like? I know you started at a young age too. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing you in high school too. I remember you went to Arlington High School, right?
Arlington, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like ninth grade. Ninth grade is when I started. I was 15, so 10 years.
10 years? Oh wow, that's a whole decade already.
10 years ago. So it doesn't matter what age. Like, if you really like something, you know, it sounds cliche, but just keep doing it, while trying other things. Yeah. But you'll know when you know that you love doing something, and it could just branch out to something else.
And what got you started into barbering?
What got me started into? I think
you started cutting your own hair or other people's hair?
My own hair first, my own hair first, other people's hair first, but I think it branched out for me growing up in the salon. My mom used to have a salon in Mexico. In the house we owned, on the garage that was on the side, she had a whole salon. It was only her, but she had a bunch of chairs. So for me, I'd wake up, have breakfast, and I'd go to next door, and she would be doing hair. I think little by little, that kind of you grow up in a salon. You like getting haircuts is normal to you. So then it branches out to you liking getting haircuts. As a young kid, not all kids like getting haircuts. It's like, Mom, I don't want to go get a haircut. And it's like since you see the good in getting a haircut and how good you feel, you see somebody that doesn't have a haircut, you're like, I know that guy. I know that guy can look like perfect, like have that good haircut, and you start having like this eye for it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then just learning like shapes and like stuff like that. But it all branches out from growing up in that environment.
Yeah.
And my mom used to do hair, and
And so like when did you realize you started cutting? Like how did you spread your awareness? Like did you start cutting like your close friends, your own family, or how did you begin to?
So it helped out a lot that I have. Well, at the time it was 5 nephews, but now I have 8 nephews. So I have 8 nephews, so I had a lot to practice with.
Oh wow!
I have 8 nephews. I have a lot of cousins. So So there's a lot of kids in my family, and I'm the youngest one of my siblings. That's why I have a lot of nephews. So I had a lot to practice with. And it was a struggle though because you're learning, but then they're kids, and kids hate haircuts. And
they allow you to cut the hair.
Yeah. I think it was a lot easier for me because when I started cutting the hair, it was definitely like a growing culture, but haircuts weren't as like specific. So it gave me time to learn with the client.
Because I know back then the haircuts were different than now, right?
Yeah, they're not as specific. They're not as detailed. And I love how detailed they are now.
Yeah.
But it gave me an advantage to be like, to give somebody like, let's say, skin fades got really popping like around 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and it changed the game. And obviously when people get skin fades, it can get perfect, and somebody else could do even better. But it makes everything very. Sometimes you're like, whoa, this is photoshopped. It's like so perfect. But shout out to the people that push the limits, and it makes everybody like not be able to. It's not really on a competitive side. It's more like, wow, like he did it that good. I didn't even know like skin fades could get that good or haircuts could get that good. And then you push yourself, and then you get to that limit. So it's good to follow people on Instagram that are better than you, that are in the industry longer than you, whether they're business mind better than you, or on the haircut end better than you. Just surround yourself with people that are better than you, just to push yourself.
Yeah. Also, with all this, barber and hairstyle, what do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years?
5 or 10 years, I see myself definitely in the process from 5 to 10 years, helping a lot of people a lot of youngsters that definitely are very interested in hair overall, like whether it's like styling, hair cutting, and just I see myself in a lot of the young kids that are starting, because I was at that point at one stage, and I know exactly how to help them. So I have Dan right now, and he's doing great. One day I want to be able to have the space where I can help 10 apprentices.
Are you gonna plan on having classes or just
classes? But I want to have a place where like I could teach somebody and also give them a job. Give them a job, because I know it could be anybody at any age, but like I said, I see myself in a lot of the young kids, and I know at that age you're very confused, and if you really love cutting hair, you'll realize that it's more than a job, and it's fun, and I'm happy every day doing what I do. So I would like to help people learn how to cut hair if you love it a lot already. And also give them a job.
Oh, okay.
So
is that why you took another kid with you, Daniel?
Yeah. See, I saw myself in him a lot, and I know, like literally, you just that one extra help, and time goes like this. And trust me, like it's like, this is my first apprentice, and at first you're like, not that you're scared, if they're gonna do well, because humans learn it, and it's just like natural human instinct. But I didn't know if I would be a good teacher.
Oh, okay.
Because if I do something, I want to do it on 100, and I was like, I wonder, if I'm gonna be a good teacher. Just because you know how to cut hair.
Too, you didn't know,
it's my first time. I was just because you know how to cut hair or do something like you could be the brockiest guy in the gym, but you might not even know how to teach somebody to do that.
Yeah, that's true. Same goes with coaching too.
Yeah. So now that I got to taste how to teach somebody, I'm like, man, if I could have a room where I could have 10, I'll do it. Be dope. I'll do it. I'll do it, and I'll share the knowledge, and it'll be, honestly, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
But it has to be, if anybody that knows how to do something wants to share their knowledge, as much as you want to share it, has to be somebody that really loves it, because it makes it easier to teach somebody that loves it a lot already, with somebody that loves it a lot, that they'll do it with you or without you. So then you just help them, and you don't got to teach them how to work. You just teach them how to get better. You just embrace, help them embrace their flaws and like little things, and just get better.
That's dope though, like teaching other people out there.
Yeah. So that's where I see myself in 5 to 10 years. Just
I know you do you do videos on the side too, right? You do edit videos sometimes.
Yeah, I've always edited videos. Whether it's like a car video, skateboard video, a vlog, because I went on vacation, and
just
you plan on doing little things like that. Yeah. Once vacations get back and we could go somewhere. For me, it helps me step out of like a comfort zone when having the camera in front of you is not easy.
Yeah.
But people ask me to do it. So it's like, people will be like, yo, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, but you're cool. But it's like, sometimes I'm cool without the camera in front of me. But
okay, yeah. So you get kind of camera shy?
Yeah, a little camera shy. Environment with me recording myself and just talking to the camera. It could be a little awkward, but a lot of my clients have been asking for it. So when I actually posted it, and I got very good feedback, and it made me feel like, wow, it's not that serious if you know. And what I like about you trying new things, that it's new, so people don't know the perfect version of it yet. And as you get better, you look back and you're like, wow, like, I wasn't as good, but being perfect didn't matter at that point,
Which is you being you.
You being you, and then you get better at it. You get better at it because it's your first video. Everybody's first video, first everything, it's not gonna be perfect.
So what do you recommend? Like, what advice or what do you recommend to the young barbers out there that want to level themselves up or want to be better?
To all the young barbers that want to better themselves, and I recommend. Make a lot of barber friends, especially in your early stages. Make a lot of barber friends. Go to different barber shops to get haircuts. Show love to a lot of Instagram barbers. Just put your ego here, because that's the only time in your career where you have to really look for knowledge, but also look for a lot of friendships, because they go a long way. And there's things that people know that if you just were friends with a certain barber, you would just learn like this, and it'll help you with all the bumps on the roads, But I'd say have a lot of barber friendships. Don't stop learning, because I'm still learning. I'd say go to classes, go to expos. Always keep your tools up to date. Buy the newest things. Like don't ever say like, oh, it's too expensive, because we buy sneakers that are $200. So keep your tools updated, and just never think you're the best. Just try your best.
At your own version.
Yeah. Like don't try to be the don't think that you're the best. Just try your best. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, when it's off camera, when it's off Instagram, try to give that one client, you know, your best service. You know, don't think about it too much, like how it's gonna look on Instagram, because that's the least of it. You know, give every single client like a very, very dope experience.
You gave me goosebumps, bro. I'm not even a barber yet.
You know,
but honestly, it's a pleasure to have you here, man. Finally had this. But yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, no, I like what you're doing. Yeah. Keep doing it. I like watching all the interviews. Yeah. And like I said, like, you know, like you said, it inspired you, even though you're not a barber. So even when you interview somebody that has a snack store or you know they do hair, but they're a stylist or any other kind of business,
different industry, you know?
It inspires me. Like, wow, like I didn't know, you know, it was so detailed and everything like that. And it's all about sharing the knowledge. I think that's what you're bringing to the table, is helping people and interviewing people that you think can share knowledge. Because that's what it's about. Share knowledge. Don't keep it to yourself. It's no good you keep it to yourself. There's somebody out there that it's literally the young version of you, and just share it. Just share it, because you know. It makes it more fun. It makes it more fun.
Just trying to bring a movement in the community too. That's what I'm trying to do.
At the end of the day, it's your community. You'll see, you know, it's more of a long-term effect. Yeah. You know, 5 years go by, you're like, wow, like I'm so glad I shared knowledge with this person or with the community or with the vlogs, and you really see the effect that it takes, and it makes everything fun. Yeah. And then you can make more friends in your industry. Yeah. It's not fun when it's just you by yourself. It's not fun. I learned from people that are just starting. You know, they have a different drive. You know.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Follow, what is it? LopezCuts.
LopezCuts.
Yeah.
You know, cuts with a S.
With an S. Yeah. So follow him on IG. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll be posting a lot of new stuff. When the vacations come back, I'll be doing a lot more vlogs, and I got new merch coming soon. Yeah.
Different things. Colorway or?
Different colorway, and a different, not a logo, but a different design. Okay. Different design. I want to get more into like the graphic kind of vibe, but you'll see coming soon.
I'm excited. I'm on that. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Lopez, again.
No problem.
Any last words before we head up?
Just keep doing what you love to do.
Yeah. Don't slack, bro. Don't slack.
Don't slack. Don't slack, and you know, just keep grinding, because even when people are not watching, you know, it's just you and whatever you love to do. Yeah. And is it really fun if you don't love what you do?
Yeah.
That's about it. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, man.